The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics. I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. It'll be the Heat off the tip. And here's Nunn. Outside, Robinson. To the inside. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Heat.
Those 220 pounds came in handy. Jimmy Butler using his big body and muscling those tough shots.
James, the pass to Davis. Back to James. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Butler. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Butler.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Robinson. And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Nunn. Shot clock at 6.
You want to win? Well, show me on the defensive end. AD continues to do it.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now, here's Rondo. James looking around. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression. What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
That's good from Davis on the assist by LeBron.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Butler following the basket by Anthony Davis. Nunn can't get it to fall. Down low. It's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And Jones has it in the corner. Miami no good on that time either. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Davis finishing it off.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I'll tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Now here's Dragic. Hero, no good. Here's Caruso.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
.112 left to play here in the first. Out to the wing. Here's Hero. But they recover it. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And another shot. Basket good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
The shot's good from McGee.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. Here's Hero. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, shaky defense there, giving up the bucket plus sending KCP to the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
The Heat making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Dragic.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hero. Guarded by Bradley. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Silva's checked in. Dragic against Bradley. Dragic against the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, watching Bradley, not sure exactly how to describe it. There's a quiet burst to the way he moves.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And stolen by Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
I'm not surprised to see Kuzma throw it down. He's got the length and leaping ability to do so.
Here's Dragic. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So, I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. The Heat trail by 10. So the wing on the left. Here's Hero. That three off the mark. Caldwell-Pope outside. And he banks in the layup. Caldwell-Pope's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Miami shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Gets the pass to Hero. Kicks to Crowder. They grab their own miss. McGee with the block. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Second shot opportunity. Basket counts. McGee's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Miami. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Out to the right wing. Nunn wide open. Good on the triple. Nunn's got 5.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Nunn with it, and it's Howard picking him up. The shot by Butler, nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 11. Rondo drives in. Here's LeBron. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. LeBron's got his first 2 points of the night. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys and he has taken off.
And Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Jones checked in for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Duncan Robinson. Free throw good, Davis.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
Now, here's Nunn. 5 points in the game. Here's Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And James throws it down.
And what's amazing to me, how little James has lost athletically.
There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Iguodala, the pass to Butler. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. 30 seconds left in the first half. And here's Iguodala outside. Miami no good on that time either. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's LeBron. And too long on the shot. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Over to the left wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Butler from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead. They finish off the second.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. And, of course, every team is scheming ways to slow down AD. Shaq, he seems too versatile almost to stop.
Yeah, he's dominant in all aspects of the game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
Well, he's a Hall of Famer if he stays healthy, of course. But I don't think he cares about his individual accolades. What do you guys think?
I think he just wants to ring.
Yeah, I believe so, too.
Here's Kevin Harlan with the call of the second half. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Contavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Heat, they've got Derek Jones. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Shot clock at 5. From deep. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Howard. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Butler against James. Makes it off the glass. James has got 9.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
The Heat shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Nunn against Rondo. Now, here's Nunn. Defense right on him. James against Butler. Count it. Good. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Nunn. And the rejection by James.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's Nunn. Off target from outside.
Ugh, ugly start. The second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And the Lakers turn it over again. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. The Heat also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Crowder comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Tyler Hero in for Butler. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bradley's checked in for Anthony Davis. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. And the basket by Olynyk.
Defensively, you want to make Olynyk put it on the floor. Otherwise, he'll bury you.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Dragic looking it over. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
For anyone out there questioning Bradley's strength, there you go. Converts right through the foul call.
Steve, the days of Avery Bradley being a scorer are probably over. I mean, he scored in the mid-teens, we know that, but now I think they value his defense as much as his scoring.
You're right, Kevin. Avery Bradley will rely on his athleticism, especially to get to the rim to score. With his injuries and change in situation, the chances, they just haven't been there. But he's still an effective player. We just won't see his scoring outbursts as often.
And the basket is good. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Hero. Nothing yet. On the scoreboard for him. Here's Dragic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Outside Bradley. Here's Caruso. That one, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Hero. The rebound by the Lakers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And McGee kicks to Caruso. Passes to Bradley. Here's Caruso. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what happened. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Cook out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. And Smith puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Olynyk. And for the Heat, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Cook's got the ball. Shoots over Olynyk. Pass to Cook. He kicks to Smith. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Caldwell-Pope. And it's Jones with the ball for the Heat. Here's Nunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Alex Caruso comes in for Markieff Morris. And James subbed in for Cook. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. James outside. That one goes in. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Rondo on the double team. Here's Iguodala. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Doesn't matter how many years Iguodala plays in this league, he's going to give you everything he has, wire to wire.
LeBron dishes to Davis. And Jones sends it back. Hill left side. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
James, the pass to Davis. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
None against Rondo. Now, here's Nunn. Not a lot of room and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. A different look for Miami. Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. Robinson is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. .144 left in the game. Leonard the pass to Nunn. A floater. No good there. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. James the bounce pass. Here's Davis. Caruso the pass to Davis. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out
of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
No one covering. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. James dishes to Davis. And now it's Hill running. He can go all the way. Outside Leonard. The pass to Silva. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good, nice job down low.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And Hill has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
When trying to guard AD, I'll tell you, the combination of size and quickness is brutal. Hard not to foul him.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. None with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort, both individual.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for